Hi, and welcome to the 10 square meter workshop. Those of you who follow my videos regularly may well have seen the following scene. Although much of the discoloration comes from protective grease, yes, there is surface rust there. It comes from a time where it was kept in far from ideal conditions. It doesn't affect the use of the mill, but it's a bit embarrassing. Time to do something about it. Coming up after this. So, let's repeat the before picture. And now the after. As you can see, all the surface rust has been removed. Quite a difference really, and it's all down to this product. Of course you can't just slap this stuff on, it's part of a process. First of all you have to degrease the parts. I use acetone. It's pretty good at degreasing steel. I'm sure most of us have tools and equipment that suffer from rust. So let's go through the process of removing it. I will use parts from my lathe as an example. How far you strip down depends to a certain extent on how bad it is. I only went part way. Then the light wire brushing to remove thickened grease and the worst forms of rust. Then degrease using a solvent such as acetone. Small parts can of course be immersed and left overnight. For larger and fixed pieces, the approved method is to use wadding. You take a piece of kitchen roll, soak in the solution and lay on the surface, tucking it in for good contact. Do this for the entire surface and leave for half an hour or so, then move it, inspect and continue until you get the desired effect. Here is my lathe carriage wadded up. Here is a before image. Though it's only superficial, the rust is annoying. I'd really like to get rid of it. And this is the result after 2 hours of soaking. The surface is smooth and even, with just a couple of dings. Next I add lubrication using whey oil. Of course it works equally well on hand tools. Here we have a small plane that someone's made a fair attempt at cleaning up. Let's try this. After cleaning and degreasing, it's placed in the solution and left. Overnight in the bath and a light brushing, and here we have it. It's much improved. A word of warning, if you use them on parts that have been blued, such as these measuring equipment parts, then it will remove the blue as well as the rust. But you can restore the blue by using a bluing compound such as this. Here is a sign bar I inherited before treatment. And here it is after overnight in the bath and a light brushing. A word of warning, this is quite addictive. Before you know it, you'll be digging out every old tool you've got and giving it the treatment. Well, that's all for this time. See you next time.